Kahoot. This Kahoot is so important and can help you so much on this test. It is unreal. Okay? So, the test is tomorrow. Yes, the test is tomorrow. So, if you missed a question on here, you should figure out what's giving you the most trouble and study that. Okay? Am I good to get started? Yeah. Okay, Josie, you should not have any extra tabs open. All right. Which is an example of an unlimited government? Which is an example of an unlimited government? Direct democracy, representative democracy, republic, or an autocracy? All right. Autocracy. A type of government where the people rule is called what? Type of government where people rule is called what? Monarchy, oligarchy, tyranny, or a democracy? Okay, a democracy. Good. Okay, the government of the United States is a representative democracy, direct democracy, monarchy, or a dictatorship. Okay, so a representative democracy. Good. Which of the following characteristics would you find in a limited government? Absolute rulers, lack of resources, travel restrictions, or freedom of speech? All right, good. Okay, in a representative democracy, who is responsible for making the laws? Supreme Court, representative chosen by the people. Okay, good. Representative chosen by the people. And a king, and a representative democracy, we don't have a king or a queen, so that shouldn't have been. All right, a government in which the ruler has total control and became a leader by the use of force. Dictatorship, democracy, dictatorship, or constitutional monarchy. Yes, there are two dictatorships. Choose one if you think it's that. Choose the other ones if you think it's it. All right, it was a dictatorship. Good. Which of the following is likely to be found in an unlimited government? Absolute power of leaders, elections, free speech, or protection of human rights. All right. Absolute power of leaders. Right. What's an example of a limited government? Absolute monarchy, republic, oligarchy, or a dictatorship? Okay, if you're not sure, you should use process of elimination. If you know one of those is an unlimited government, you can cross it out. Republic was the right answer. Okay, which of the following forms of government is a characteristic of an absolute monarchy? Ruled by majority, ruled by a king, ruled by a few, or ruled by a president? Think, what does a monarchy have and what kind of type of ruling are we talking about here? All right, ruled by a king. Good. Number 10. Under an unlimited government, citizens would be least likely to do what? Speak out against the government's action, take part in the government celebration, get to work in a government-run industry, or join the government's political party. What are they going to be least likely to do? Okay, so they're not going to be speaking out against the government. Obviously, they're going to take part in celebrations and be a part of that political party because they have to be. And then everything is owned by the government, so the industry would be owned by them anyways. What's up? Which of the following is one historic reason the United States has become a strong democracy? Americans modeled their government after France. Americans learned more important lessons from Russian Revolution. Americans desired a representation in government, or Americans officials received help from Canada. All right, so they wanted more representation. So before, we didn't have any representation in our government. And then after the American Revolution, that is when we decided we needed representation in our government. That's why it was so important. The world's first law was written in Egypt, Mesopotamia, Rome, or Greece. This goes back to Hammurabi's Code. So if you don't know Hammurabi's Code anymore, you have to be studying that tonight. Okay, good. It was Mesopotamia. So if you didn't know that, I would be studying. What type of government has elections, limited power, and a king or queen? Democracy, dictatorship, constitutional monarchy, and absolute monarchy. It's similar. Yep. Okay. Ooh. It was a constitutional monarchy. This obviously gave us trouble, so let's talk about it. A democracy is what we'd have in the United States. Do we have a king or a queen in the United States? No. A dictatorship is one person leading who took it by force, which is not what's described here. An absolute monarchy is where the person has total control, which means they have unlimited power, right? So the only one that would have worked would have been a constitutional monarchy where they have elections, are limited in their power by the Constitution, and have a king or a queen. Okay? England has a written constitution, a queen, and has a leader elected by the people. What type of government is that? Democracy, absolute monarchy, constitutional monarchy, or a dictatorship? I literally just gave you the answer. Okay, good. A constitutional monarchy. Again, I just gave you that answer. In an area where people live without laws or regulation is called what? An autocracy, oligarchy, anarchy, or a democracy? Again, this would be our one that's kind of not under any umbrella, all right? So it doesn't really fall under unlimited or limited because it's almost like it has no government. Yes. Okay, the answer was anarchy. If you didn't know that, that is the definition. No rules, no laws, no regulations because there's no government. If there's no government, there's no one to enforce laws and regulations, right? Okay. Hammurabi's Code was the first writing system, civilization, or set of laws. Again, if you don't remember this, Hammurabi's Code is what you need to be reviewing. All right, first set of laws. Okay, the United States has a what? Limited or unlimited government? Limited or unlimited government? What is the United States? Okay, good. So it is a limited government because we have a constitution that limits the power of our president, right? Good job. A government is responsible for providing order, stability to a nation, state, or country. True or false? Is the government responsible for providing order and stability to a nation, state, or country? Is that true or false? It is true, okay? So you need to be thinking in the right setting, okay? So like here in the United States, the government is definitely helpful to its people. The people have more freedom in an unlimited government. True or false? People have more freedom in an unlimited government. Your first step is to think what is unlimited and what does that entail? Okay, false, right? Because they basically have no freedoms in an unlimited government. All right, last one. The United States does not have a constitution. True or false? Okay, yes, we do have a constitution. So the answer would have been false. The United States has a constitution that limits the power of our president, right? So he can't wake up one day and say, hey, no more fruity pebbles, right? Or hey, no more of this religion, you all have to be this, right? Okay, so what I want you to do now is we have to pack up. So you can go ahead and start packing up, quietly packing up and listening at the same time. So if you missed a certain question on here, please make sure you go back and review what you need to review. All slides can be found on Schoology where it says slideshow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All guided notes should still be in your Google Drive. Okay, your book is found on Schoology as well. So please utilize all your resources and study for your test. Yes, go quickly, please. Um,